What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin thresher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're not going to be doing any buy-ins. This game is 100% free today. So pretty much as I was walking through the door, the manager stopped me and he asked me if I was aware that I had lost a dice on one of the games that I played yesterday. I told him no, I had no clue. So I guess he wanted to make things right, and he gave me this game for 100% free. There's no mystery bags or dice in there, he said. However, he said there's a $5 chip hidden in there somewhere, and he said if I win the $5 chip, I get to cash it in. They will take all those towers that are on the blue shelves, and they'll put them into the play field. And we're also starting with 3,000 quarters. They gave me 3,000 quarters to start with, so I'm going to try to put most of those quarters in there at one time today using that skill stop button. And we should have way more than enough quarters to get the whole entire machine cleared out. 3,000 quarters is a bunch of them. There's also quite a few quarters on the play field. I got a whole bunch of towers in there today also. There's tons of towers on the play field. A massive tower of $5,000 and $10,000 chips in gold right there in the center. So let's keep on stacking this thing up. I'm going to try to put a bunch of quarters in there at once. This right here is probably close to 1,000 of them. I'm going to try for at least like 13, 14, 1,500 quarters at once. So this right here is definitely how you play a coin thresher. This is how you can get a lot of quarters to fall down. This is how you can make millions. A bunch of quarters fall down to the pusher there, and it just knocks down all the towers. Oh yeah, that was a nice push out there. Nice, we got 3 towers to go already. Nice, there was a whole bunch of gold at the base of this tower right here, and it already went. Oh yeah, all that's about to go down into the payout chute. Nice, we got it. That was a tremendous amount of money we just made right there. Wow, that is absolutely spectacular. My goodness, I can't believe we got this game for free. I'd say this is going to be, oh my gosh, probably at least like $3 or $4 or $5 million win today. I mean, it's not a lot compared to what we've been winning the past couple of months, but still, for a 100% free game, well, this is amazing. But we'd have probably made a lot more money off of that dice that we lost if it landed on something good. So, I mean, it would have been a lot more fair if he would have just gave me a free dice on that game, but I guess he decided to give us a free game instead. I mean, it's fine with me. I ain't complaining, I'm just saying. Now, there's still a whole bunch of towers on the play field, and after we run out of quarters, I will go down there and see if that $5 chip is in there, because he said that $5 chip should be hidden inside there somewhere, so I would assume we've already gotten it. If I had to guess, it was hidden inside that tower that was right there in the center. Well, we're probably about halfway through those 3,000 quarters, and there's 2 more baskets of quarters sitting on the floor, because I can only fit 2 baskets of quarters up here at one time, so I'll have to pick up those baskets here in just a second. This is doing really, really well. That skill stop technique is where it's at. How you can make millions upon millions of dollars on these games. That's might be what I titled the video. I might title it like how to make millions of dollars at the high limit coin thresher. I might title it something like that. Alright, well that right there was the last of the quarters, so let's pick up those baskets and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So I picked up those 2 baskets of quarters that was sitting on the floor, so let's go ahead and load this thing up using that skill stop button. Let's try to get a large base of quarters built up behind all these towers, because like stacking up the quarters like this really speeds up the process of winning them towers in there, especially the ones that are on the sides, like all 4 of those towers right there. That one on the left hand side, that $5,000 chip tower, it's already about to fall over the edge. That is severely close. That was probably about like 500 quarters at once right there, so let's keep on loading it up. Like I said, trying to get a humongous base of quarters built up behind all them towers. Anyhow, we made a ton of money and a ton of gold so far. The gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I'm pretty sure they're around like $1,920 an ounce. that's what the spot price of gold was worth yesterday anyway. If somebody could let me know the exact spot price of a 1 ounce gold bar down in the comments section, I would highly appreciate that. And also, if you're wondering what I do with all the gold that I win, I normally just save it all, keep it in a safety deposit box, because I've heard the gold bars are going to go way up in value over the next couple years. So I try to save as much gold as I can. Looks like there's a bunch of quarters stuck like on the right side and in the center area. Yeah, those will probably break free within the next couple of seconds, I'd say. Nice, them 2 towers on the right just move forward a tiny bit. Now we're getting this thing stacked up pretty good today. My goodness, look at all those quarters back there on the pusher and on that right hand side. So many quarters in there. But yeah, before I was probably putting like $2 or $3 or $4 in there at a time. It would take anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to get the towers on the sides to fall down. But now that I started stacking up the quarters like this, it's cut that down to 30 minutes to 3 hours. That's how long it takes to get them towers on the sides. So, like I've said many times before, it's a total game changer. And a bunch of you all suggested this technique down in the comments. So, once again, thank you all for suggesting that technique. So we only got a couple quarters left, but them towers are moving very quick now. So, well, that right there was the last of the quarters. So let's go see how much money and gold we've won, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So check this out. That $5 chip was hidden in there, so I'll cash that in here in just a second. And they'll take all them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. We made a tremendous amount of money and gold on that previous round. This is doing excellent so far. So anyhow, let's try to get these 3 remaining towers out of there. The 2 on the right side, those are super close. Nice, we got that $10,000 chip tower. Nice. Oh yeah, we got 2 of the $10,000 chip towers. Nice, and we got that $5,000 chip tower. That's what I'm talking about. So now let's just try to win some of these quarters back. How about that? And then after we get those quarters, I will cash in that $5 chip. Because a lot of times whenever we cash in that $5 chip, if there's any quarters stacked up on the playfield, they'll like even out the playfield. And they'll just take those quarters that are stacked up for themselves. So yeah, they'll just, I don't know what they'll do with the quarters. They'll take the quarters and they'll just put them back inside the machine, down in their loot box or something. So that's why it's always best to win all those stacks of quarters out of there before you cash in one of the chips or something. I'll normally play off camera and win some of the quarters back, but I normally don't add that in the video because I know it could get pretty boring. But this video right here is going to be pretty short the way it is because there's no mystery bags in there, which means we're not going to get the $10 chip, the $50 chip, none of that stuff today. So I know this game is probably different than normal. Yeah, it's probably going to be a 15-minute video, or probably a 20-minute video at most. Probably be like at least 12-15 minutes at minimum, and 20 minutes at most. I mean, it all depends on how long it takes to get all 10 of them towers that are on the blue shelves. Hopefully they put them towers in pretty good spots. Yeah, I'd say we've been playing probably about, I don't know, pretty close to like 25-30 minutes so far. I'll edit out most of the boring parts, where it's just like quarters falling down and stuff, and a lot of times the towers won't even move for probably like 5 or 10 minutes at a time. So try to cut out most of the boring parts, but I've been playing pretty close to half an hour right now. For you all, I've probably only been playing like 10 minutes. Anyhow, let's try one more push. That right there is going to be the last one. Oh yeah, that was a bunch of quarters that fell off of the right side there. Nice, that was a fabulous push. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that $5 chip and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them all into the playfield. Looks like they put most of them towers in pretty good spots. The 4 towers back there on the pusher, they're stacked up pretty tall. I'm a little bit concerned about that because a lot of times whenever the towers are stacked up really tall back there on the pusher, they'll end up falling over and they'll land on the blue shelves, and then it would cost me an extra 100 grand to have them put it back in the play field. So hopefully them towers just fall straight forward, straight into the payout chute. I mean, if not, I mean, it would only cost us 100 grand. We've definitely made way over $100,000 today, that's for sure. So anyhow, let's keep on using that skill stop button. Try to load up the quarters back there as good as I can. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good, having a wonderful day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching my channel and you're enjoying my videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 140,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the end of this month. That's only like 2 or 3 or 4 days away, so we're going to need everybody watching, if you're new around here, to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we still got about, I don't know, maybe a little over 7,000 subscribers to go to get to that 140,000 mark. So a lot of people need to subscribe to get there. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So anyhow, that right there was about 1,000 quarters at once. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is definitely the best technique to use right here whenever the towers are like kind of on the side areas. Yeah, they're moving along just fine now. Oh yeah, getting a whole bunch of $5,000 chips. Nice, we got another tower to go. This right here is the secret to winning right here, I tell you. Oh yeah, that's a nice push right there. And also, let's try to get 5,000 likes on this video right here. 5,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everybody watching to hit that like button. I'll tell you what, if this video can get 5,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, tomorrow I will do a $150 million buy-in. I had somebody suggesting that down in the comments. Somebody wanted me to do a $150 million buy-in. So yeah, but I'm going to need 5,000 likes in a day in order for me to do that $150 million buy-in. That's the only requirement. So just hit that like button and I'll do that $150 million buy-in. Yeah, I've been trying to get like 10,000 likes in one day for the past like 3 or 4 weeks now, maybe a month. And we still can't make it past like 4,000 likes in a day. And before I was saying if we could get to 10,000 likes in a day, I would do a $500 million buy-in, which I still will do a $500 million buy-in if we can get 10,000 likes. But I know a lot of people probably aren't signed into a YouTube account, so that's why they can't subscribe or hit the like button. So if you haven't signed into a YouTube account, like if you haven't created a YouTube account yet, I would highly suggest you do that, because you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and stuff. And also, sorry if I haven't been responding to as many comments as normal lately. Yeah, I've just been really busy the past couple weeks. I mean, I'm trying to reply to as many of y'all as I can. I mean, I truly appreciate the nice comments and stuff. And I appreciate you all watching the videos, hitting the like button and stuff. It truly means a lot to me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah, I had a lot of people tell me back when I first started making these videos that I'd never make it past 20 subscribers, and that I wasn't good enough. But here we are about 3 years later. Got over 132,000 subscribers. So thank you all so much for following along the past couple of years, watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. My goodness, we just about got it all cleared out of there already. Well, we got that left side cleared out. So let's try to get that 10 grand on that right hand side. Nice, we got it. So we might as well throw the last of these quarters in there. We got like 3 or 4 of them left in the basket. Let's get them in there. Well, there's a lot more than 3 or 4 of them. Maybe like $2 or $3. Come on, nice push. Give me something. Oh my goodness, that was a humongous push right there. Not bad at all. So now I'm going to count everything up, and I'll let y'all know how much money we've made from a Completely free game. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely incredible. So out of that free game, I ended up winning $4,135,000 in chips. That is absolutely outstanding. I was not expecting a win like that today. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we also won 57 ounces of gold. And the spot price of gold is like $1,920, so that means we got an extra $109,440 in gold today. That is absolutely remarkable. So that's not bad at all for a completely free game. So if y'all enjoyed today's episode, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. And also, if you want to check out a whole entire playlist of my videos, that will appear on the right hand side of the screen. And if you want to check out yesterday's video, the previous video, that will appear on the left hand side of the screen. And if you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top there to subscribe. So anyhow, I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care and have a brilliant day.